Welcome back. So today we're going to be working on the go-kart. So I don't know if I really ever said what the plan for this thing is. I'm pretty sure I didn't. So the plan is, I got it for free, so it was a trade. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep trading up. So basically trade this up once I get it done, and once we rip it around a little bit, we're going to trade it up to something bigger and better, and just keep trading up until we get to something like really big. So basically all we're going to do with this is, I've got the brake. So here is a brand new brake, which we'll compare them in a little while because that one is shot and I have no idea how to take it off, but we're about to do that. We're going to switch the tires, so we're going to put the ones with the knobbies on them on the back and put the slicks on the front, and then later, after we root this thing around for a while, we're going to like repaint it, just, you know, a black, and be good to go with it. So let's go ahead first. We're going to start working on this corner right here, because this is where the brake is. So we need to get, I mean, again, we're switching all the tires out anyways, so we need to, you know, get all these off. Wow. Don't you hate it when they get stuck in there like that? There it goes. Got one more in there. We'll get those. Now, I know that we're missing a couple bolts or a couple nuts. I'm going to check around and see if I have some extras and stuff like that. Alright, now we need to get this off. No clue of how to do that, because this has to come off, because the way the clutch slides on, it's behind here. So I think we got to take these bolts off the back, which are onto these right here. Oh yeah, and I think it was in a previous episode also, which I did, is why we didn't rip it around, is the pull cord on this thing broke. So the pull cord's fixed, but then we also switched around, because before, when this thing, the pull cord was coming off this way, so you're pulling against the motor. Now it's against the back like that. So much easier. So let me go ahead, take a break from filming, and we'll get this thing disassembled, which is basically taking these 4 bolts off right here. Should allow this to kind of come apart, hopefully. I don't know, winging this. Okay, I will say getting this apart was not as easy as I, well, expected. So there it is. It's all 100%, you know, torn apart. Now you can really look. Here's the brake that was on there. I mean, you can see it's broken, it's worn out, and then here is the brand new one. Nice and big and on the ground. But I mean, you can definitely see, you know, the difference in how it's worn out. The end of this is a little messed up, so I might have to get an angle grinder out and go across the edge of this. Oh. It looks like, you know, somebody hammered on it type thing. Because the end of that was like really mushroomed up. then got that there. Then this went in there like that. So it's not that bad. I just getting all that to line up was just, or come apart, was just a little bit of a nightmare. Now you gotta get this on, and this is one thing that's really weird with this. Like, this chain does not have a master link in it, which really surprises me. Now, the fun part is where I have to get all of this line back up. And through here. Oh! Because you gotta get that on. It's like trying to get the brake to stretch out around the drum. It's still lined up with that. Where'd the big nut go? There it is. Keep that on so that doesn't like just walk off. There it went. Whew. But now I just got to put all the bolts back on. I've already got all the tires off. The one thing I don't like is these are, they're fine, but it's going to be a little bit of a struggle to get these back on. These are two-piece wheels. So, it makes it easy for changing tires, but sucks for mounting. Okay, so it's 90% together. There's only one thing is that wheel over there had 3 bolts that were holding the wheel on. One of the bolts was stripped and now it's only held on by 2. The wheel wobbles a little bit, but the rest have all 4. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and then I'll do that off camera, is dig into my, we'll just say my bolt supply. I have, if everybody has a bucket of bolts, and try to find some little ones that will fit, and it will replace the 2 that are messed up. We'll just put them there. We can weld them on the back side so they'll be captured and not a big deal. So I guess let's go ahead and see if we can get this thing started. Hasn't ran in a couple weeks, give or take. So gasoline on. This is start. Do I have the motor even on? Yep, it's on. Wow. That makes it really nice when it's just one start or one pull to start it. So tires are all switched out. Baldwin's on the front, Knobby's on the back. Really rough, so I basically got it started. That's when the pull cord broke, and let it run for a good half hour, revving it up periodically to make sure that it got warmed up and did all of its stuff. Now, runs good. before it was like, it wasn't doing good. It was, like I said, before, when I first got it, it had been sitting for so long, it was so gummed up, it just wasn't working. Well, now it does. Brand new brakes, and it rips. Only one thing is the wheel, but besides that, we're good. So, not on camera, me and my daughter are going to take this out, and we're going to rip it around, and have some fun with it. So, can't complain. I might record some of it with me ripping, but who knows. But for free, and then the brakes on this thing only cost $11. You can order them off of eBay, Amazon, whatever, same price, $11 for the new brakes. And I need to replace some bolts, which I have a bolt bin back there, and then free can of paint, and we're good to go. And it rips. All right, we'll catch you in the next one.